Here's something nobody warned you about when you turn 60. Your body starts playing tricks on you in ways that have nothing to do with gray hair or reading glasses. I'm talking about something far more personal, something that can make you second-guess yourself every time you hug a grandchild or sit close to a friend. It's that nagging worry, do I smell different than I used to? Now, before you feel embarrassed or think this doesn't apply to you, let me be crystal clear. This isn't about being unclean. Most women I know in their golden years are meticulous about their personal care. Yet somehow, despite all our efforts, something feels off. The truth? What you're experiencing isn't failure, it's biology. And today I'm going to share 8 gentle, science-backed solutions that can help you feel confident and fresh again. No expensive products, no harsh chemicals, just practical wisdom that works. The real story behind age-related changes. Let me tell you what's really happening to your body. As we mature, our skin becomes thinner and more absorbent. Think of it like a well-worn cotton shirt. It holds on to things differently than it used to. Hormones shift, medications affect our body chemistry, and even our sense of smell can play tricks on us. But here's the beautiful part. Once you understand what's happening, you can take simple steps to feel like yourself again. These aren't complicated fixes. They're gentle adjustments that honor both your body and your dignity. 1. The bra you love too much. Let's start with something most women never discuss openly, that comfortable bra you've been wearing for days on end. I get it. When you find a bra that fits perfectly, no pinching, no sliding straps, it becomes like a trusted friend. Maybe you live alone, maybe you don't feel like you sweat much anymore, or maybe doing laundry just feels like such a chore these days. But here's what's happening behind the scenes. Your changing skin is actually more absorbent now. It picks up and holds on to bacteria, oils, and yes, even minimal perspiration much more easily than when you were younger. Those natural skin cells you shed every day? They're collecting right there in the fabric, especially around the band and under your arms. Over time, this creates the perfect storm for odor-causing bacteria. You might notice a faint musty smell when you take your bra off, or perhaps you've caught someone stepping back slightly during a hug. That's not your imagination, it's science. The gentle solution: rotate your bras daily. Give that elastic a chance to breathe between wears. Wash each bra after 2 or 3 uses. More often when it's warm outside. Choose breathable cotton when possible, and always let them air dry to maintain their shape. This isn't about vanity. It's about self-respect and feeling confident in your own skin at any age. 2. The underarm secret nobody mentions. Now, let's talk about something that might surprise you. Your underarms need special attention as you age, and it's not just about deodorant. Most women religiously exfoliate their faces. Some even tackle their arms and legs, but very few realize their underarms need the same gentle care. As we get older, even with daily showers and quality deodorant, that lingering underarm odor can feel different, stronger, more persistent. Here's the science. Your underarms contain special sweat glands called apocrine glands. They produce a protein-rich sweat that, when mixed with bacteria, creates stronger odors. Add your daily deodorant or antiperspirant to the mix, and you're layering products that don't always wash away completely. Over months and years, these products create an invisible film on your skin. Combined with dead skin cells and natural oils, this film becomes a bacteria magnet. Even antibacterial soap can't penetrate through all those layers. The gentle solution: 2 to 3 times a week, use a soft washcloth or gentle loofah to exfoliate your underarms. Don't scrub hard, just gently lift away the buildup with warm water. You might be amazed the first time you do this properly. Many women tell me their washcloth turns grayish, even after they thought they were completely clean. Within days, you'll notice your underarms feel smoother and smell fresher throughout the day. This simple act of maintenance can make a world of difference in how comfortable you feel. 3. Your faithful shoes are betraying you. Let's talk about those shoes you love, your trusty walking shoes, your comfortable slip-ons, those reliable garden shoes that have been with you for years. There's something wonderfully comforting about familiar footwear. They're broken in, supportive, and dependable. But here's what many women don't realize. As we age, our feet change dramatically. Circulation slows down, sweat glands behave differently, and medication side effects can all impact foot moisture. Meanwhile, those beloved shoes are quietly becoming odor traps. Every time you wear them, they absorb foot sweat, skin flakes, and bacteria. Without proper ventilation or cleaning, the inside of your shoes becomes a perfect breeding ground for unpleasant smells. The tricky part? As we age, our sense of smell often diminishes slightly. What seems like a faint scent to you might be much stronger to others, especially in close quarters like cars or doctors' offices. The gentle solution: start alternating your shoes. Never wear the same pair 2 days running. Let them air out near a window or in sunlight. Once a week, remove the insoles and either wash them or sprinkle them with baking soda overnight. Here's a wonderful trick: place unused black tea bags in your shoes overnight. Tea contains natural compounds called tannins that kill bacteria and absorb moisture. Always wear socks or no-show footies, even in slip-ons, to protect the shoe lining. Clean shoes aren't just about avoiding embarrassment. They support better circulation, protect your skin, and help you stay mobile with confidence. For when perfume becomes the problem, fragrance can be one of life's simple pleasures. Maybe you have a signature scent you've worn for decades, one that made you feel confident at work, romantic on special evenings, or simply more like yourself. But here's something most women don't realize: your relationship with fragrance changes as you age. After menopause, your skin's pH shifts, oil production changes, and hormones fluctuate. All of this affects how fragrance interacts with your body. That light, floral scent that was perfect in your 40s might smell heavy or even sour in your 70s. To make matters more confusing, our sense of smell often diminishes over time. You might not detect your perfume as clearly as you used to, so the natural instinct is to apply more. Maybe an extra spray in the morning, a touch-up during the day, or layering different scented products together. Unfortunately, this often creates an overwhelming scent cloud that mixes with natural body odors in unpleasant ways. It's like putting air freshener on spoiled food. It doesn't solve the underlying problem, it just creates a more complex one. The gentle solution: focus on cleanliness first, fragrance second. Choose light, alcohol-free body mists for special occasions. Apply perfume only to clean, moisturized skin. Never spray it directly onto clothes, as fabrics hold scent differently and may retain odor longer. Remember, your scent should enhance your presence, not define it. You don't need to smell like flowers to be feminine, dignified, or graceful. You are enough exactly as you are: clean, confident, and wonderfully human. 5. The hair accessories you forgot about. Your hair often tells the story of how you feel about yourself. Whether it's styled, pulled back, or left natural, it reflects both personal care and comfort. But even when you're faithful about washing your hair, there's something you might be overlooking: what you put in your hair every day. Hair brushes, hair ties, clips, headbands, and those comfortable fabric scrunchies collect much more than you'd expect. Every time you run a brush through your hair or tie it back, you're transferring oils, sweat, skin cells, and product residue from your scalp onto the accessory. For women in their 60s and beyond, this becomes especially important because our scalps tend to become drier and more sensitive with age. If you're experiencing scalp itching, irritation, or even noticing a strange scent lingering on your pillow, the culprit might not be your shampoo. It could be your accessories. The gentle solution: clean your brushes weekly. Remove all trapped hair first, then soak the brush in warm water with a small amount of shampoo and baking soda for 30 minutes. Scrub gently with an old toothbrush, rinse thoroughly, and air dry completely. Treat fabric accessories like scrunchies and headbands the same way you treat your socks. Toss them in a mesh laundry bag and wash them weekly on a gentle cycle. Avoid storing accessories in damp bathrooms where mold or mildew can grow unnoticed. Maintaining clean hair accessories is more than good hygiene. It's caring for the crown of your body. You deserve more than just clean hair. You deserve the full ritual of self-care from root to ribbon. 6. Your cozy bedtime habits need attention. Bedtime is sacred, your chance to rest, reflect, and let your body recharge. But if you're not careful, your nighttime habits might be quietly undermining your freshness and affecting how you smell during the day. One of the most common oversights among women in their senior years is re-wearing pajamas and delaying sheet changes. That soft flannel nightgown you adore, those comfortable pajama pants, they might feel clean and look fine, but they could be holding on to days or even weeks of invisible residue. Here's what happens while you sleep. Your body continues working. You sweat lightly, shed dead skin cells, and your breath releases moisture. If you sleep under warm blankets, you're creating the perfect environment for bacteria to thrive. That beloved nightgown might be developing a faint sour or musty smell, especially around the neckline and under the arms. The same goes for pillowcases which absorb facial oils, hair products, and yes, even a little drool night after night. The gentle solution: change pajamas every 2 to 3 nights, more often during hot weather. Wash sheets at least once a week, and change pillowcases twice weekly, especially if you sleep on your side. Create a simple rotation system with 2 sets of sheets and multiple pajamas so there's always a fresh set ready. Once a month, sprinkle baking soda on your mattress, let it sit for 30 minutes, then vacuum it up to refresh the fabric. Sleeping in a clean environment isn't just about comfort, it supports skin health, better breathing, and emotional calm. When you wake up in fresh, clean fabric, your whole body feels different. You breathe deeper, your skin feels smoother, and you carry that freshness into your morning. 7. The forgotten places that matter most. There are certain quiet corners of the body that are easy to overlook when it comes to personal hygiene, yet they can become surprisingly noticeable when it comes to odor. I'm talking about behind your ears and along your neckline. As we age, the skin around our ears and neck becomes thinner and may retain oils, sweat, and even fragrance residue longer than it used to. Behind your ears is home to a high concentration of oil-producing glands that continue working throughout your life. In some people, these glands actually become more active with age. If this oil builds up without regular cleaning, it can develop a strong, waxy scent. Add glasses, hearing aids, or earrings to the mix, and the friction and coverage can trap heat and moisture, making it an ideal place for bacteria to flourish. The neckline presents similar challenges. We focus on washing our faces and bodies, but those creases at the base of the neck, especially areas covered by scarves, necklaces, or high collars, can collect sweat and environmental debris without us noticing. The gentle solution: during your daily shower or evening routine, take a moment to wash behind your ears and along your neck using warm water and mild cleanser. Use your fingertips or a soft cloth to clean the folds behind your ears and around your hairline. Be especially attentive if you wear hearing aids or glasses, as these can trap oils without you realizing it. Once a week, do a slightly deeper cleanse with a soft baby wipe or damp cotton cloth. This small act of attention is more than hygiene, it's a respectful gesture to your body that says, you still matter. Even the parts no one else sees deserve to feel fresh and cared for. 8. When laundry becomes a burden. As we age, it's natural to simplify routines. When you live alone or move less throughout the day, it might seem perfectly reasonable to rewear that comfortable top or let the laundry basket fill a little higher than it used to. But what often goes unnoticed is how this habit affects the air around us and silently contributes to body odor. Clothing doesn't need to look dirty to carry scent. Each time you wear any garment, your skin transfers oils, dead cells, and microscopic bacteria into the fabric. These particles continue releasing odor, especially in warm or enclosed spaces. For many older women, especially those living independently, it's easy to miss this gradual change. Our sense of smell naturally dulls with age, making it harder to notice when clothes have taken on the scent of body oils, cooking, or even furniture we've been sitting on. Overfilled hampers stored in dark, damp corners create ideal conditions for mildew and bacteria to grow, affecting not only the clothes inside but also the air in your room. The gentle solution: if an item has touched your body directly, especially around underarms, groin, or feet, wash it after 1 to 2 wears. Try doing smaller loads more frequently to make laundry manageable. Set a weekly schedule to prevent piling up. Keep your laundry area fresh with a small dish of baking soda or a few drops of essential oil nearby. Use a breathable fabric bag for dirty clothes instead of a sealed plastic bin, and clean your dryer's lint trap regularly. Taking care of your laundry isn't just about being tidy, it's about keeping your personal space healthy, your wardrobe fresh, and your self-esteem high. Your journey forward. You've just taken a gentle but powerful step toward reclaiming something many women quietly let go of with age: the right to feel fresh, confident, and completely at home in your own body. We often talk about aging with grace, but grace isn't just a word, it's a daily practice. It's found in how we care for ourselves, in the choices we make with intention, and in the quiet routines that restore our comfort and dignity. The small habits we've discussed today might seem minor, but together they create something beautiful. The reminder that you are still here, still worthy, still vibrantly alive in this present moment. These changes aren't about pleasing others or meeting impossible standards. They're about honoring yourself and feeling comfortable in your own skin at every stage of life. If this message resonated with you, I invite you to subscribe to Elders Wise Insight. This isn't just a channel, it's a community where people like you can feel seen, supported, and informed as you navigate this meaningful season of life. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What's one small act of self-care, something quiet but sacred, that helps you feel like yourself again? Until next time, take care of your beautiful self. Not out of pressure but out of love. You are not invisible. You are evolving. And you are deeply, deeply valued. Remember, every small act of care is an investment in your confidence, your comfort, and your joy. You deserve nothing less.